And so they might get 2%, 3% improvements in their area. But when it's all getting synthesized now into these new large language models, what we're about to talk about, part of seeing the exponential curve is that now everyone's contributing to one curve. So do you want to talk a bit more about that?
Yeah. So the sort of insight was, and if you want to go look it up, the specific thing is called a transformers, was the model that got invented. It's actually very simple. You can write in around 200 lines of code, is that you can start to treat absolutely everything as language. So, you would take like the text of the internet. The way these things are trained is that you would sort of take a sentence, remove some words, try to predict those words, or predict the words that come next. But it turns out you don't just have to do that with text. This works for almost anything. So you can take, for instance, images. Images you can just treat as a kind of language. It's just a set of image patches that you can arrange in a linear fashion, and then you just predict the part of the image that's missing, or predict what comes next. So images can be treated as language. Sound, you break it up into little microphonemes, predict which one of those comes next. That becomes a language. FMRI data becomes a kind of language. DNA is just another kind of language. And so suddenly, any advance in any one part of the AI world became an advance in every part of the AI world. You could just copy paste, and you can see how you get an influx, not just of people coming in, but that advances now are immediately multiplicative across the entire set of fields.